This week has been awesome. I've worked a lot on the design and I'm really happy with the result. But first of all, let me thank you for your support. Your comments and feedbacks on the Devlog 0 were amazing. I also want to thank the ones who interacted on Discord and during the streams. All of you made my week even better. Your support is so valuable to me and to this project. This week I wanted to focus on three main things. The overall design of the game, the readability, I want to make it easier for the player to understand what is happening, and finally the mechanics of this first tiny ecosystem. I started this week by solving an issue I had with the inventories. Easy peasy, now they update correctly. During the afternoon, I drew and imported some new designs for the structures. You see, I really like the simple and unique design of the original drawings. It is something I'm really attached to, but for a video game I think I cannot keep this design because there is too much unoccupied space on the screen. I tried adding some colors using different methods, but was never really satisfied with the results. It is a real pain for me to make this decision. But some weeks ago, I started my research for a new design. After some tries, I came up with this sketch, which I think is really promising. The 3D effect on the houses allows me to add more details and create more shapes. I was not completely satisfied with the trees though, so I remade them. I created the different growth stages from a tiny seed to a fully grown tree. I also made the cornfield and campfire designs. After creating the sprite sheet and importing it in Godot, I struggled a bit with some size issues. What? I forgot to scale it. Big house. But finally, those new structures were in the game. On Tuesday morning, I was still resizing the structures when I decided to make the houses 3 points wide. I think it is a great idea, so each structure can take a certain amount of space, and for example, trees can be closer to each other. During the afternoon, I've created a shader for the ground. That's a language used to tell the computer what to draw on screen. Pretty difficult to master, but really powerful. I'm really happy with the result, I think it looks great. So I added some fire and smoke to the campfire. The game already looks way better, I think. I started Wednesday by fixing an issue. The camera was never correctly centered vertically. I had an annoying tiny offset, which was a problem when you wanted to zoom in on the world. Well, I added -75 somewhere and apparently it fixes the issue. Please don't ask me anything about this. I enhanced the background a bit and worked on some animations showing when resources are collected or consumed. Those animations were not really relevant for the houses, so I kept them only for the campfire, which is the center storage of the village. I also made some speech bubbles, so the houses can warn you when they lack something, which is pretty neat. During the evening, I managed to solve another issue. The borders of the chunks were broken when zoomed in or out. I was quite desperate for this one, cause I already tried a lot and never found a solution. But with some more motivation, I managed to solve this. It was due to some kind of strange looping with the textures, so I made it wider than needed. It was the National Day in France and I finished right on time to see the fireworks. I started Thursday by fixing a bug with the speech bubbles involved by some fancy C code. Well, now they appear correctly for both food and wood. I added a smoothing parameter to the terrain shader so it looks smooth from far away but not blurred when you zoom in. It may affect performances though, But I'm waiting for God of War, which is supposed to bring global shaders uniform to improve this. My afternoon was dedicated to adding an animation to show when a tree is being cut. I also created a new image with a trunk so you can see recently cutted trees. I think this helps a lot to understand what is going on. I tried to create a parallax background, but got into some troubles with it. I tried different methods but struggled quite a lot. I've ended up with this one, which is far from perfect, but quite promising. For the rest of my time, I worked on the game logic and balanced it. So here is an example showing it. So I've just started a new game. The first step is to find a good location for the campfire. Let's place it like somewhere here. I'll place it there. I'll place a log cabin so I can get some wood right here, and a farm right there. I'll also place the first field. Now each house just went to the campfire to collect some materials, so this one got some food because he's not able to produce it, so he needs food, and this one got some wood because he's not able to produce wood, so he needs a little bit of wood. Now this one is getting more wood. He's cutting the trees, and the farmer is growing its fields. So everything seems okay. The farmer is lacking food right now, but he should be able to collect the field. And yeah, now he got 4 food and maybe 5, and he consumed 1. So he's fine. You just saw it, the log cabin was full of wood, so he went to the campfire to deposit some wood. I can place a second field for the same farmer. Let me show you. I'll place it there, even if I'm not supposed to be able to place it there, but for the moment it's possible, so he should be able to come also to this field and grow both. Yeah, he's taking care of this field too. And the log cabin just went back to the campfire to get some food, because he's not producing food, so he ran out. And this one just got some wood too. And we just saw the farmer bring some more food to the campfire, so he's doing his job very well. At the beginning he was struggling a bit. Notice that if he doesn't take care of a field for too much time, the field will get smaller, like it will get back to a smaller size. And that's pretty much it for now. Now it's Saturday and I'm recording, editing and publishing this video, as I want to take time for myself and rest a little bit this weekend. As I said, I'm really happy with this first week. Tell me in the comments if you prefer the new design or not, and what you think I should do to improve the game overall. Your support was amazing for the Devlog 0. So I count on you to subscribe and join me on Discord and Twitch. Let's try to reach 100 likes on this video. My next goals are to improve the background, create a more appropriate game user interface, and redesign the game menus. I also detected a few bugs, so I'll try to fix those. See you next week.